Okay, this is a little brief lesson on cooking. I think these are really good. Every one that I've done has seemed to be very informative. So now let's see what we got here. We're going to go ahead and skip up there to the listen. It's going to explain to you how to cook grilled cheese sandwich.
This sandwich is so delicious, Camille. How do you make it?
It's easy. First, you put some cheese on bread. Next, you put some oil in a pan. Then, pan on the stove.
Okay.
I'll try it.
All right, let's go ahead and back this up. Okay, this is EnglishConnect 1, Lesson 18.2. Food, how do you make that? This is going to be a grilled cheese sandwich. They do a pretty good job of explaining it. So I always like these. Let's see what they. We'll go ahead and listen to a couple of them and go to the part where we can just read it. How do you make that? How do you make that? That's a great phrase to know. How do you make that? Okay, listen. Whenever I'm reading each one of the directions, instructions, those are learning moments. That's when you're learning. How do I make that? How do you make that? All right, he's going to tell us. I just touched this one.
It's easy. First, you put some cheese on bread.
Okay, so we'll go on. Let's do this. Boom. There we go. This sandwich, okay. How do you make that? Read the conversation aloud, then listen. This sandwich is so delicious. Camille, how do you make it? It's easy. First, you put some cheese on bread. Next, you put some oil in a pan. Then, you heat the pan on the stove. Last, you cook the bread for 5 minutes. Thanks. I'll try it. That's what it is. And that is what it is. It's that simple. So you have oil, sandwich, eat, first, make. This is so delicious. This sandwich is so delicious, Camille. How do you make it? It's easy. First, you put some cheese on bread. Next, you put some oil in a pan. And they're going to want me to do all these. This is not what you want me to do. Go ahead and take this survey on your own. See how much you. We'll do the. All right. We'll just do a couple. Let me hit this like this. Okay. Sandwich. There we go. Okay, so we did it. Now we'll go ahead and do this one just so we can get to the next learning part. Heat. Last. Bread. Try. Okay. Now, okay, this is what we want to get to. First, then, next, and last. Next and then are interchangeable. In recipes, you is not usually used. Okay. So what they're saying is you don't usually say this. First, cut some cheese. Then, put the cheese on bread. Next, put some oil in a pan. Last, heat the pan on the stove and cook the bread in the pan. Okay? So, some cheese. Okay, I'm going to read it for you. First, cut some cheese. Then, put the cheese on bread. Next, put some oil in a pan. Last, heat the pan on the stove and cook the bread in the pan. Okay? So we'll skip along here. This is all those things you just heard.
Next, you put some oil in a pan.
Okay? Look at the pictures, listen to the steps for making soup. Look at the pictures, listen to the steps for making soup. If you're not talking into this here, your cell phone, you're not going to get it. Okay? Okay, so let's keep going. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skip across. So we got chicken, you got carrots, onions, and peppers, I guess. I don't know. You're going to put that in the soup after you cut it up. You put the chicken in the soup, then you're going to put the vegetables in there. Then you're going to stir it, cook it up, put your vegetables in. This is going to give you chicken soup. Here it is. There is the process right there. The chicken's already, he's chopping up. He's going to put that in after this has been cooking. This has to cook first. This right here, the chicken has to cook first. This gets chopped up while it's cooking. Then you slide that in there, stir it up. There you got it. Okay, let's see how they say it. All right. How do you make chicken soup? Write the missing words. Use the words given. First, cut the vegetables. Next, first cut the chicken. Then chop the onions. Then chop the onions, carrots, and celery. Then stir the chicken. There's no next here. That's a capital. Okay. Let's see if we got those right. What? Oh, chicken, carrots, what? All right. Well, anyhow. So anyhow, this lays it out. You just go through that and say what they're saying. Read what they're saying. I want to be able to talk to you more. Just the more you hear me talk, the better you'll be, right? We'll go one more. Hopefully this is all we got. Okay. Write the missing words. Okay, so they're going to do a bunch of these. I'm going to let it go.